RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Toyota. Toyota makes the car. Munganast makes the difference. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. The Medicine Shop in Wood River, caring beyond prescriptions. Lisa Funk, the Riverbend's top producing broker year after year. And by Chuck West Agency, helping business owners for 46 years.
Oh, sing us as our spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Let's see tonight's starting lineup. First for the Panthers, at Walker, running back 18, number 11, Mark Rowan.
Anybody averaging 10 points per game. Kruckeberg at 9.8, Wolfel at 8 per game, McKinney at 7, John Hill at 7 per game. But Jerseyville going with their two guards, of course, leading the way. Brad Fish 16.5 per game, and Sam Ficker just over 12 points per game. 8 minutes on the clock as these two teams get ready. Both student bodies are packed here. We have the CM Eagles student body right down below us here, standing, and 10 to 15 rows worth of Jerseyville student body action on the other side, in the other corner too. Here's the tip. It's won by CM. The Eagles have the basketball, and we get started on a Friday night with Jack McKinney throwing it over the timeline to Thomas Wolfel.
Panthers out in a man-to-man defense, something they've gone to quite early in games this year.
Here's Wolfel at the free throw line. Kicks it to Hill. He drives the baseline. Long pass to the other corner. Good. It's a three ball to start the ball game. Zach Standifer with a three.
Tough kick out there by Hill, and he was able to get it to the far corner to Standifer, and that's what CM didn't have in that first matchup. Just did not shoot the basketball very well. Off to a good start here tonight.
Standifer with a big three inside. That's an easy layup as they break the defense down, and Pat Madsen lays it in.
Now somebody missed their matchup there, and Madsen was able to just cut inside. Too late for Kruckeberg to try to step in and be able to make a play, and Madsen gets himself an easy layup.
John Hill has the basketball outside, guarded by Mark Rawling. 6:55 to go, first quarter. It's a 3-2 ball game. CM with a three. Jerseyville answers with a two. Left hand, nice spin move by Hill, and John Hill puts it off the glass and in.
Just goes one-on-one with his man there and is able to get himself a layup after a nice spin move, like you said.
Here's Madsen down low as the defense collapses on him. Now out high it goes, and they reset it. Justin Meredith They throw it to the left side. 3 ball is missed there by Rawling. And a 5-2 Eagles lead, and they have the rebound and the ball back the other way. McKinney with the basketball. Sets up the offense. Tim Kruckerberg with a pick, but there's a steal. And all the way down, jam time for Madsen as he breaks away on the steal, and the 6'5" senior slams it home.
Well, I didn't expect that, did you?
No.
I thought he was going to get himself, I was just getting ready to say he's going to get himself caught too deep underneath the basket, and boy, that was jam time if I've ever seen it.
Here's another steal, another turnover, and here comes Cody Bradfish. Knocked away, but Madsen is there to follow it up and in, and it's 6-5, and Coach Ty Locks jumping around in front of the Eagles bench as he wants them to take care of the ball and rebound if they're going to miss those easy ones.
Well, just a couple of quick steals there, and like you said, just not taking care of the basketball. Panthers getting a couple of turnovers, and they convert them into points.
There's a shot by John Hill as he jumps into the lane, and it rolls in for him. John Hill has another 2, and he has 4 here to start. 5:16 to go, first quarter, and how about this offense for both teams already? 7-6.
3 for 3 for CM. They haven't missed a shot. Jersey at 3 out of 5. Both teams shooting it very well.
Here's Jerseyville on the baseline. It's Ficker. They swing it around to Madsen, and he shuffled his feet. Standifer was coming out for some defense, but a traveling call.
He'd have been better off there. He had a pump fake, just get the ball down. He tries to sneak in and steal a step there. Madsen did, and didn't sneak it by anybody. Gets called for the first turnover of the game for the Panther Blue.
CM with Kruckerberg, McKinney, Wolfel, Standifer, and John Hill on the floor. McKinney has it now. Holds it high as they jump over the timeline to Thomas Wolfel, number 24. Wolfel drives to the right. 4:45 to go, first quarter, and it's 7-6 in favor of CM. The Eagles won on a buzzer beater in the JV game. It was tied up at 47, but they won it 49-47, beating the buzzer. Here's Wolfel for 3. Back iron, no good. They crash the boards, and the rebound goes to Jerseyville, and Sam Ficker with a rebound. Meredith in the corner, missed the 3. There's Madsen again. He missed a bunny, an open layup, and then Wolfel with a rebound, and over the back comes Ficker with a foul.
Madsen does a good job with the offensive rebound, but you've got to stick the basketball back in. Those are just,
how did he miss that one?
No excuse to miss a layup when you're right underneath the basket. We've seen that on a number of games, the games that we've done.
That's true. Brad Rucker in for Jerseyville now. Josh Hill in for CM. So a sub each way here as we go to the 6th man.
Took a while to get our first foul, too.
That's true. Midway through the first quarter, 4 minutes in. 4 minutes left in the first, and here's Hill. Both Hills out there now with Kruckerberg, McKinney, and Wolfel. And there is a turnover on the sideline right in front of Coach Stote Reeder of Jerseyville.
Just not taking care of the basketball. And again, Ty Locks, 4 minutes in, barking over another turnover. Not liking that. It's a self-inflicted turnover. Just simply bounced the ball out of bounds.
7-6 score inside, knocked away. Madsen was fouled there on the arms, and he wasn't sure he was going to get that call for him, but he finally does. The referee says, yes, that's a foul on 31, and that's John Hill.
I think Ty Locks begged to differ, but
clearly a foul. Now Madsen in again. Missed it over a double team, and then Rucker over the back. Brad Rucker will pick up the foul for the Panthers.
Well, they're making it a point to try to get this ball inside to Pat Madsen, but he's got to start converting his shots. I mean, yes, he's got all 6 points, but they've all been within, what, a foot, 2 feet of the basket.
A little kiss off the glass and good. Panthers going to bring 2 more subs into the game in a moment, including Scott Steckel. 3:30 to go, first quarter. CM breaks the timeline, and once they break the timeline, boy, they're getting pressured. Half-court press all the way around. Here's Wolfel to Kruckerberg. Now McKinney to Hill. 3 ball, way off the mark. But the rebound goes to the Eagles. Good hustle by Kruckerberg inside. Shot missed, and out of bounds as Off balance, Hill tried to get it up off the glass, but Josh Hill too far under the basket.
Well, good movement. I mean, they had some good movement of the basketball there and just could not convert. John Hill with a couple of attempts. He was able to even take a pass cutting to the basket, but just got himself caught too deep underneath and really had no angle to shoot the basketball. Some of the Eagle fans were barking for a foul, but really no contact whatsoever.
Scott Steckel comes in, so does Drew Retzer. Shot from the left wing is missed by Jerseyville, then out of bounds off of Retzer. And CM will get the ball back, and throwing it in will be John Hill. 7-6, still to score.
Well, again, you've got two Jersey players there. Somebody's got to get the offensive rebound there. Two players get their hands on the ball, call for the basketball, and they knock it out of each other's hands.
2:50 to go, first quarter. Backdoor cut, Kruckeberg lays it in. Nice feed there from John Hill.
Yeah, that was a good cut, good backdoor cut. Somebody forgot their assignment for the Panthers, but a good play by CM.
Retzer falling out of bounds. He throws it to the midcourt stripe, and Jerseyville will run it down. Sam Ficker grabs it, misses a three, though, and out of bounds. Eagles have the ball, and they lead it 9-6 as Standifer comes back in for McKinney.
Panthers are now 0 for their last 5 after starting 3 of 5, and just cannot get any balls to fall in the basket, getting some good looks, just not anything to drop.
So we haven't seen or heard much of Cody Bradfish yet. Leading scorer. Here's Wolfel with a shot. Misses a three on the right wing. Kruckeberg with a rebound, though. They throw it to the left corner, and Hill has it. Josh Hill backs it up to Wolfel. Now they swing it to Standifer. Under 2 minutes to go. First quarter. First game was 69-33. Jerseyville beats CM. Now we have a foul away from the ball, and it's going to be, looks like maybe Rucker, and the Panthers going to pick up a foul away from the ball.
It's not a very good foul. I mean, nothing going on there. It's away from the action, and to pick up a second foul, now you have to sit down, and there's still 1:49 to go in the first quarter. Got some height now. You take some height away from that Panther defense.
CM's been getting some rebounds anyway.
Yeah.
1:44 to go, first period. 9-6 score. Eagles with the lead and the orange here. It's Hill. Inside offensive foul as Retzer draws the charge. Give the foul to 31, John Hill.
That's his second foul and second team foul, so he's going to have to take a seat. The fourth CM turnover of the quarter. I believe, was that Ficker that took the charge?
I think it was Retzer.
Okay.
I believe on the baseline there.
Maybe right. Whoever it was stood his ground very well. Was able to pick up the charge.
Little pressure on Bradfish and almost a steal. Now they'll jump it up near the center circle. They tie it up there. Bradfish lost it on a double team, and possession arrow is going to go to Jerseyville. They'll hold it down by 3.
Well, triple team there. You've got to recognize what's going on. If you're getting triple team, that means 2 people are open. Give the basketball up.
Bradfish out high. It goes to Steckel. Steckel top of the key. Left-hand dribble. Gives to Retzer now. Retzer to Ficker. Ficker at the free throw line. Guarded by Hill. McKinney there too. Now Bradfish has it. Tried to go weak side, but Kruckeberg with a steal down by the block.
Forcing that in there just was not going to get through. You had too many hands there that can step in and make a play. And the second turnover for the Panthers this quarter.
Eagles ball. 49 seconds to go. First quarter. They have the lead. 9-6. 3-point lead. Bethalto, Illinois tonight for boys basketball. MVC action. Left side, it goes to Standifer here. Retzer on him, man-to-man. Back out to Tim Kruckeberg. Now to McKinney. 33 seconds left, first period. Into the lane, Kruckeberg. Standifer has it left side. Wolfel for 3. It's off the back iron. He's missed 3 threes here to start. 18 seconds left. Panthers will have a chance at the last shot. Steckel gives to Retzer. The lefty fires it up and in. 3 ball ties the game. Drew Retzer
I don't think they quite expected him to shoot the ball there.
CM back quickly and out of bounds with less than a second to go. Standifer lost his balance and fell out of bounds.
Trying to take another charge there, the Panthers. I thought they were going to get it, but I don't think they're going to be able to get a shot off here.
Got to go the length of the floor. They throw it long. It's tipped away by the Eagles defense, and after 1 quarter, the Retzer 3-ball ties it up for the Panthers here at CM. It's 9-9 after 1. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
When making the biggest investment of your life, you should expect the experience, professionalism, and commitment of a full-time realtor. Lisa Funk will provide you with results you can count on. Satisfaction guaranteed. Only agent in town that offers a free moving van when you buy or sell. Her experience is not expensive, it's priceless. So look for Lisa for all your real estate needs at 910 Funk or www.lisafunk.com. Riverbender's top producing broker year after year.
With Louis Korak, Brent Birkeland back with you here after 1 quarter in Bethalto. It's a 9-9 game. Panthers and East start with a basketball here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they made 4 shots, missed 5, and 4 of the misses were 3-point shots. Can't settle for just outside that 3-point arc. Gonna have to start working the ball inside a little bit, but Panthers are making that a little difficult, packing in the lane.
And double teaming the ball here out near the timeline quite a bit. Here's Hill with the basketball. Driving left side. There's a double team and a foul. Madsen looks like he'll pick up the foul. Rawling was there too, but Madsen will pick up his first, it looks like.
4th team foul, and barking a little bit there, but once that call's made, you know as well as I do, nothing you can say that's going to get them to change their mind.
Inside off the inbounds, good. Kruckeberg puts it in. Tim Kruckeberg for 2.
Breaks the tie, makes it 11-9 for CM.
He has 4 points. John Hill with 4. A 3-ball for Standifer. That's the 11 for the Eagles. 6 for Madsen, a 3-ball for Retzer. Inside to Retzer, knocked away. Kruckeberg doing a lot of things right here.
3 turnovers for Jersey, 2 of them on Bradfish. Just again, same as his first, just trying to force the ball inside. And you notice we haven't talked about him on the score sheet yet.
That's right. That's a big key for the Panthers. Inside, McKinney throws it away, and the Panthers will come back on the turnover.
Now there's traffic there again. And chances are somebody else is going to get their hands on the ball.
Bradfish gives it out high. Rawling has it. Dumps a bounce pass in there. He was thinking Retzer was going to the hole, but he stopped. Also in the game now, Matt Murphy, a 6'6" freshman for Jerseyville.
Who do you blame on that? I've seen that a number of times this year where guy pulls up and the cutter's going in. He gives him a good pass, but the cutter stops. I'd say you give the cutter, you put the blame on him there because he's anticipating you being in a spot, and if you stop, you don't know that.
And there's open space there.
Absolutely. It's a good pass.
6:20 to go, first half. 11-9. The Eagles by 2, and they have the orange left side. Josh Hill has the basketball, guarded by Mark Rawling. Now it's Zach Standifer with the dribble. Standifer out high. We're live at Civic Memorial High School. Big crowd here tonight. Ball tipped away, but it's out of bounds. Last touch by Josh Hill. Turnover, CM.
Number 7, and those are starting to pile up for Ty Locks. And 4 turnovers for the Panthers now. And the thing they're not doing is they've forced 7 turnovers, but with only 9 points on the board, you've got to convert more of those turnovers into some points, and they're not doing it.
5:55 to go, first half. We are in Bethalto for MVC action. Here's the freshman, Murphy. Into the corner quickly it goes to Justin Meredith. Now Bradfish has it, guarded by McKinney.
Well, there's somebody in his grill every time, isn't it? Every time he touches the ball.
Wherever he is on the floor, and there's Standifer tipping a pass out of bounds. RiverBender.com making the trip out to Bethalto tonight, so check that out if you can, now or later, either way.
They love us.
The
Wherever you and I are, they're all over the place.
Cameras are all over the place here, too. I like it. John and Dan working hard as always. We're not working so hard ourselves here, but that's all right.
Speak for yourself.
5:15 to go, second quarter. Jerseyville ball down to Murphy. Little hook shot rolls in for 53, the freshman.
Little baby hook there. Got every part of the rim, and it was able to go down. Ties the game up at 11. 5-minute mark of the second quarter. We got a good one.
McKinney with the basketball for the Eagles. Double teamed, in trouble. Timeout. Ty Locks, and the Eagles would like a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as his guard was in trouble there. And again, right when they get over that timeline, normally that double team comes quick.
And Ty Locks recognized it quickly. He saw it coming in. And McKinney had his back to the front court, so really no vision of where he wanted to go with the ball there. And Panthers were able to do a good job to smell that out, force the double team, and force CM to use one of those timeouts.
Well, fans, coaches around the River Bend for this month of February, they're going to see Louis with crutches. Should you tell people why you're going to have why they're going to see you with crutches this month?
I was hoping not to have to, but when you've got a 37-year-old guy trying to play indoor soccer, and you know that thing they call the Achilles tendon, it's like a rubber band, and when you feel something pop, something's not right. But good old Aaron Season gave me some good news that hopefully that I'm not going to be on the disabled list for more than 3 to 5 weeks.
Way to go, Cease. Aaron takes care of you like always.
One of the best.
Here's a top of the key jumper on the run. Missed by Hill. Rebound Jerseyville in a tie game, 11-11. Did you say 37 years old? Is that what you said?
I said 37 years old. I'm not afraid to hide my youth.
3 ball going up and in. A swish by Mark Rawling as he was wide open.
The CM's done a good job of taking away that 3 ball. They're putting high pressure with their guards on those Panther shooters, and Ty Locks respecting the fact that Jersey can shoot the 3 ball. That time they laid off, and the Panthers were able to smell it, find it, shoot it, and get the 3 and give them a 3-point lead.
2 threes for Jerseyville. CM has 1 3 ball. 3:50 to go till halftime as we play on here in the 7 o'clock hour with Woelfel kicking the ball out. Number 33, Matthew Steemack in the game too for the Eagles right now. But Kruckerberg gives to McKinney. McKinney drives into the lane, kicks it to the baseline. Steemack up and in. He makes it 14-13 Panthers.
Well, McKinney was able to draw all the attention. The guards came inside to him. Good kick out.
3 the other way, and it's Ficker with a tray.
Well, similar to what happened at the other end, that time Murphy does a good job of recognizing he had a kick out into the corner. Ficker was all by himself, and the Eagle defense was slow in reacting and getting back. Panthers attacked it quickly and got 3 right back, and now they're up by 4.
Here's Hill dumping it to McKinney, right wing. 4-point game. There's a double dribble turnover on CM. The first game saw Ficker lead the way with 13 points, but they had about 12 different scores in that game. Panthers with a blowout over CM back on December 12.
Yeah, I remember talking to Stoke Reeder after the game, and any coach will tell you they'd rather see 5, 6 guys with 8 to 10 points apiece than have 1 or 2 guys pick up 15, 20 a game. That just shows that you're able to spread it out. You've got a number of players that can get the job done for you, and that's what they got that night. They were able to spread the wealth and came away with an easy win.
Zone defense for the Eagles now. They've gone to the zone, and Panthers have hit a couple threes. Now Steckel and Madsen both in the game. There's another 3, and it comes from the left side. Sam Ficker again.
Well, I don't know. Ty Locks was getting some good results out of his defense with the man-to-man. Now the Panthers are starting to get some open looks from the outside, and they're starting to open things up a little bit.
Woelfel inside. A blocking foul is called. That could have been a charge. It was close. Steckel with a foul. Woelfel going to the hole.
I thought it was going to be a charge. It looked like Steckel held his ground pretty well, unless it's on the other side, so you and I can't really see it all that well. Wow, believe it or not, we've got our first free throws coming up. How about that?
That's right. Took a long time. 2:04 to go. Second quarter, and now here at the officials, or at the scorers table, official trying to question maybe whether Woelfel is shooting, or trying to get John Hill into the game at the scorers table for the Eagles. And he's going to come in because, is it a 1-and-1 here, or does Woelfel have two?
No. That's only the 15th foul on Jersey. There haven't been very many fouls in this game. You've got 5 for the Panthers, 2 for the Eagles, so nobody really in danger right now of getting into that bonus. So if they're going to put him at the line, it's got to be for 2 shots.
Well, the referee talking a lot to, among others down there at the table, our old buddy Chris Skinner, working hard. Yes, working hard.
I beg to differ.
Does he have a bag of popcorn there? I'm not sure.
Well, okay, then he is working hard. If he's got a bag of popcorn in front of him, he is working hard.
2:04 to go till halftime, and now all 3 officials huddling up here to solve this mystery. I'm not sure what the discussion is.
Anyway, didn't I get an invitation to your 50th birthday party?
Ah, yes.
Oh, okay.
7 more years, you might. Yeah.
Well, we got to pass the time with some dry humor here while they figure out what the heck it is that they don't know what they're talking about.
Well,
if you can understand what I just said.
They brought the sub in, and normally if there's 2 shots, they'd bring the sub in between the free throws. And now they're going to say that the ball is out of bounds, that he wasn't shooting. The foul was maybe before the shot.
Okay, let me scratch these 2 circles out, and yeah, that's the way it looks.
Maybe that was part of the discussion anyway.
Well, the official talking to Ty Locks, he's the one that made the call, so ultimately it should be his decision. Was he shooting or was he not? I don't know why you would need to get help from the other 2. And that's what Ty Locks is saying. And he motioned with his hand. It looked like he was going up with the basketball, but I don't think he's going to win that. I don't think he's going to win the argument.
And now Kruckerberg. No, it's going to be Woelfel to trigger it in for the Eagles.
So we still don't have any free throws.
That's true. McKinney gets the inbounds. He whips it out to Hill. Now to Woelfel. That's John Hill out at the top. Thomas Woelfel lost his dribble. Back to John Hill it goes. Here comes the double team and a foul. Brawling went for the steal and got him on the arm.
Fouling, 20 yards away from your basket, 30 feet away from your basket. Boy, that's just not a smart thing to do. Now you put CM in position where they're going to shoot free throws the rest of the half.
Not now as they turn it over again. McKinney lost it.
A little indecisiveness there, and Panthers forced the 9th turnover of the half, and 1:35 to go. Do you run some clock here and try to get yourself a good shot? You've got a 7-point lead right now.
It looks like the Eagles may be headed for 20 turnovers tonight. There's a turnover, though. It's on Jerseyville, and CM ball.
That's another forced pass that you're trying to force a pass into a player that's double-teamed. No reason to do it.
1:10 to go here in the first half. Woelfel has it. Brings it out to McKinney. 1 minute to go, and Ty Locks holds up one finger. I'm not sure if he wants one shot here, and I don't know if they can hold it that long. Nope, here's a 3 ball, and it's good. Thomas Woelfel, left side 3.
Left open. Cuts the lead now. The Panther lead to 4. Following the turnover.
20 to score. Panthers with the ball and the lead, but the lead down to 4 points. Down to 32 seconds till halftime. Now Jerseyville on the road will wait for the last shot, but McKinney with a reach-in foul.
Well, they can afford to be aggressive with only 2 team fouls. That's only the 3rd.
And Now,
So
two subs each.
Not a bad foul. Try to get yourself a turnover when you're in no danger of giving up the 1-on-1 bonus.
Make it Josh Hill into the game, and Zach Standifer in there too. Two subs for both teams at that stop and play. McKinney with his first foul. Bradfish holds the ball. And again, we should mention that he hasn't scored here in the game yet. Here's a shot by Ficker. It rolls off the rim. 8 seconds left. Rebound. Madsen has it. Panthers will get another chance. 3 seconds left. Into the corner. Three ball is good. Deep in the right corner. It's a three, and it's Meredith with a tray.
Well, Madsen kept that play alive after Ficker missed that was their first miss of the half, believe it or not. And Madsen kept it alive by getting the offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Meredith had to shoot it. It was good defense. He had somebody right in his grill. He was able to knock the shot down.
5 threes for Jerseyville. 4 of those threes coming in the second quarter. And at halftime, it's the Panthers 23, the CM Eagles 16. It's a 7-point game at halftime. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Make life easy for yourself at the United Methodist Village.
With no more stairs and no more home upkeep in a spacious apartment or villa home, with no upfront endowment and just one monthly fee, you stay in control of your finances. Now that's easy and smart. Countryside living that is fun, neighborly, and only minutes from the Clark Bridge. The United Methodist Village, where living is easy.
I only wish I'd have moved here sooner.
Sports, food, and good times. All this and more are waiting for you at Alton Sports Tap. Gather the crew for a night out, or better yet, bring in the whole family and enjoy the best burger or wings in town. We offer daily specials, an affordable menu, and a family-friendly atmosphere. Visit our new Caribbean-themed edition. We also have banquet and meeting rooms for your special occasion. Alton Sports Tap, serving up sports, food, and good times daily at the intersection of Route 140 and Homer Adams Parkway in Alton.
Take a look at the latest J.D. Power & Associates insurance certifications for customer satisfaction. Know what each certified agency has in common?
Each is with American Family Insurance.
In fact, American Family Agencies are the first agencies certified by J.D. Power & Associates.
According to our policyholders, our agents deliver an outstanding customer experience.
American Family Insurance.
All your protection
under one roof.
Call me, Gerard Fisher, at 466-7062 or stop by 3014 Godfrey Road.
Oh,
George Weber. Weber Chevrolet's year-end clearance is underway, making now a great time to save money when you buy and when you drive. Through the end of the month, we are offering the highest sales incentives of the year. And no matter what you hear in the media, believe me, our financing is still as available and aggressive as it's ever been, if not more. Combine that with our great incentives and you have the lowest payments of the year. And that's just the start of the great values at Weber Chevrolet in Granite City, Illinois. Or check us out on the web at riverBender.com.
Toyota has more cars with an EPA highway estimate over 30 miles per gallon than any other car company on the road today. Camry, Matrix, Corolla, Yaris, Solara, and Prius. So no matter how high gas prices get, you can keep moving forward.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Toyota. Toyota makes the car. Munganast makes the difference. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. The Medicine Shop in Wood River, caring beyond prescriptions. Lisa Funk, the Riverbend's top producing broker year after year. And by Chuck West Agency, helping business owners for 46 years.
Jerseyville basketball as we start the second half. We're underway in the third quarter. 7-point game. Panthers lead the Eagles, and inside a short shot missed by Madsen. He's going to try again. He got his own rebound off the glass and good.
Well, he missed another rather short shot, but he was able to stay with it and get his own rebound. Had a quiet second quarter. Boy, he came out with a bang and scored the team's first 6 points. Didn't hear much of him in the second quarter, did we?
Not at all.
Biggest lead of the game.
No touches much in that second quarter, but gets a bucket here. So 8 points for Madsen. 25-16 now. Jerseyville has opened up a 9-point lead. Here's McKinney. Guarded outside by Madsen. Wolfel left side, back to the top, and McKinney. Man-to-man defense for the Blue. The Panthers with the big lead. Wolfel down the baseline. Missed it. His follow, no good. He missed 2.
Well, he got a step on Ficker down that left baseline and missed a shot.
Here's Jerseyville with it again. Brawling underneath. Madsen open. Layup. Good from the right side. It's Madsen again.
Well, he almost left it too short, but he's able to get the kiss off the near side, and 10 points now, and quickly. He started quick in the first quarter, starts quick here again in this third quarter, and we've got a 7-0 Panther run to stretch things out to an 11-point lead right now.
27-16. 6'5" senior Pat Madsen leading the way so far here tonight. Not Brad Fish, who scores 16.5 a game.
You know how many he has tonight?
0 points.
I was going to say silence would have been golden with that answer because you would have been correct.
Wolfel out to Hill. Josh Hill in the game. Here's John Hill. His pass goes into the CM student section, way over the head of McKinney.
Boy, it looked like he made a good move to get inside, and I'm thinking he's going to shoot the basketball, and he tries to kick it out. throws it away. I don't know why he just didn't shoot the basketball. He had a little 3-foot floater.
6 minutes to go, third quarter. Right elbow open is Ficker, and he nails it. Sam Ficker left wide open.
If you're Ty Laux, you might want to start thinking about timeout here. It's a 13-point lead for the Panthers now, and you don't want to let this thing get too far away from you at the 5:44 mark here of the third quarter.
Well, you're down by 7 at halftime. You're at home. You want to get that momentum and that spark coming out of the break, but
it hasn't happened.
It's been Jerseyville with 3 unanswered buckets. Here's a 3, missed, off the mark there by Hill, number 31, John Hill. Right side 3, rolling, hits a 3-ball, timeout. Ty Laux and CM as they trail now with a blink of an eye, 32-16.
12-0 run, and 9 of those, 9-0 run here in the third quarter, and we're not even 3 minutes in yet.
Timeout on the floor, 5:17 to go, third quarter. It's now 32-16 Panthers. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
Business owners all around the River Bend have been turning to Chuck West Agency for over 46 years for help with employee benefits, retirement planning, and life insurance solutions. Retirement planning is one of the most crucial concerns for business owners and employees, so let Chuck West Agency help you find sound, innovative ways to meet these challenges. Give Chuck West a call at 618-462-6880 or email info@chuckwestagency.com.
When you play sports like football, injuries are going to happen. That's why more area schools count on the Human Motion Institute's sports medicine pros to keep their athletes healthy and in the game. Our certified athletic trainers are part of the team, assessing and treating injuries right on the field. And if serious injury occurs, they're backed by an expert team of Alton Memorial Hospital surgeons and therapists. The Human Motion Institute at Alton Memorial Hospital. We're part of the team.
CM in Jerseyville, boys MVC basketball, and there's a turnover. It's going to go the other way. Panthers ball. Here's Bradfish with it. As the Panthers have doubled up the Eagles now. 16-point lead. 3-ball is missed. There's Madsen again. Up and no, but he was fouled. Offensive rebound for Pat Madsen again.
Boy, before that 3 by Rawling there, between the second and this third quarter, the Panthers were 9 for 11 from the field. And it came off of a conversion, or actually a turnover. Woolley, he got in underneath the basket and just kicked it back out. Without seeing who was there, threw it right to a Panther, and they were off and running the other way. Now we can say it. First free throws of the game.
There we go. Pat Madsen makes the first free throw. In the air and missed this one. Madsen did not score in the second quarter, but what a game he's putting together here.
11 points, 6 rebounds right now.
Into the corner it goes, and as Louis mentioned, Tyler Woolley into the game now, number 15. First look at the sophomore tonight. John Hill has it, driving, and Rawling will be charged with a Panther foul.
It's amazing. You have 4 fouls for the game on CM, 3 of them by the same player.
That's right. John Hill has 3. CM with Wolfel on the floor, Kruckerberg, McKinney, and both Hills are still out there. John and Josh. To the baseline, shot missed. A spinning jumper by John Hill would not go in.
We got the Cameron Crazies over there, or what? They've got every chant going.
Left side, Bradfish going to the hole. Layup, he missed it. Follow good. Retzer with 2, and Jerseyville going wild. Another timeout for the CM Eagles. It's 35-16.
Can you imagine this run, though? All these points now coming. 15-0 run. Not a single point from Cody Bradfish. Who would have thought that?
Leading scorer for the Panthers off the sheet, but doesn't matter. Jerseyville 35-16 lead here at CM. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
St. Anthony's Health Center, located in Alton, is serving the River Bend area with quality patient care and comfort through comprehensive outpatient rehabilitative therapy services, advanced diagnostic technology, and emergency services while also providing community education classes that benefit those of all ages. All brought to you by St. Anthony's Health Centers, dedicated and caring health professionals.
Minutes to go, third quarter. Back live at Civic Memorial High School in Bethalto, and the Eagles letting things slip away here. Almost a turnover, but Woelfel runs it down to Hill, and CM's lead, or CM trailing now, 35-16. They trailed 23-16 at halftime.
Well, you were right. CM had a lead, but that was so long ago.
Kruckeberg inside, missed a layup. Follow, no good. Two more bunnies missed by the Eagles.
When you're looking at a run in a deficit like that, it just seems like there's a lid over the basket.
Bradfish, good, and one as he goes to the rack, and he lays it in. He's on the score sheet now, and it looks like John Hill is going to pick up his fourth foul.
Imagine that. Wow. It is his fourth. 5 team fouls for the game, and he has accounted for 80% of them. And the run continues.
Bradfish, 2 on the score sheet, as we mentioned. He's at the free throw line.
Mark it down. 3:23 of the third quarter. Cody Bradfish gets on the score sheet.
3-point play as he hits the free throw, and the lead balloons to 38-16. Woelfel with the basketball in the corner. Down to Kruckeberg. Stolen away by Pat Madsen. Madsen all the way down and fouled by Hill, but it's Josh Hill.
I was just going to say, he did not just foul out, did he?
They look the same. It's Josh with a foul, number 2.
They do.
His first foul. He needs to give some to his brother.
Exactly.
Or take some from his brother. Woelfel sits down here.
Can you imagine if the officials, if there's no numbers on either one of those two, how do you know, I have a heck of a time distinguishing the two. I really do.
I'm sure people at school say, yeah, it's no problem. I know the difference.
Oh, good pass.
Inside, Rucker misses an open layup for Jerseyville. CM ball.
That's a terrific pass from Rawling and set his teammate up for a high percentage look.
Standifer, left side, good. With 2:47 to go, third quarter, the Eagles finally score.
And they break the 18-0 run.
2:35 left, third quarter. 38-18, and there's a Panthers turnover. Eagles ball. And a whistle and a foul. Maybe Rucker fouling Kruckeberg. We'll see here. It is the big boy, big man with a foul.
And that'll be his third. And they're just not giving Kruckeberg very many looks inside. And every time, and you notice every time he does touch the ball, how many bodies converge on him.
That's true. A moment ago, though, he had 2 good looks under the basket, back to back.
Yes, he did.
Missed them both.
Well, that's just it. Whenever you're trying to break a run, it's like a lid's on that basket, and you can't make a darn thing.
38-18, 20-point lead for the Panthers here on the road. First time the teams met, it was a 36-point win. There's McKinney with a 3-ball in the corner.
CM getting back to within 17 now after being down, and McKinney just picks up a silly foul after making the 3. But you're down 22 points. You're not going to make a 22-point shot. You just have to start chipping away little by little. But you've also got to make some stands on the defensive end as well.
1:50 to go, third quarter. Down low it goes, knocked away by Hill as John Hill knocks it out of bounds with 1:47 to go. We have a 17-point lead for the Panthers here as they try to get to the 500 mark at 12-12, and also they would jump to 4-2 in the conference. They're still trying to stay alive there. 3 ball is missed. Rebound Eagles.
Meredith had a good look and got every part of the rim, just didn't go down.
Out there for the Eagles, it's Hill, Steemack, McKinney, and Standifer. So Wolfel and Kruckenberg not in the game right now. And there's a missed 3 by Standifer in the right corner.
You know, they could have used that. Could have cut this deficit to 14. Still 17-point game here. 1:12 to go in the third. Panthers with the basketball.
38-21. Out to Steckel it goes. He'll try a 3. It's good. It rattles around and falls in.
Another 3 ball. Second one here in this quarter. 7 for the game now for Jersey. 7 for 12.
And 7 threes by 5 different Panthers. So they're spreading the wealth. There's a 3 by Standifer, no good. Steemack grabbed the rebound, but he tried to pass it in the lane, but it went right to Jerseyville. Jersey basketball up by 20 again. They'll wait for the last shot of the third quarter, leading 41-21.
Yeah, you might as well. You had a 7-point lead at halftime. Now up by 20. You want to at least keep this at 20 or even more heading into the fourth quarter.
Here's Ficker to Steckel. Steckel with the basketball out high to Retzer. Now Ficker left side driving to the baseline. Stops, pops, good with 5 seconds left. Ficker with a bucket. CM the other way, and that's the end of the third quarter. And it belonged to the Panthers in a big, big way as they scored the first 15 points of the third quarter. They lead it 43-21 here in Bethalto over the CM Eagles. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
When you play sports like football, injuries are going to happen. That's why more area schools count on the Human Motion Institute's sports medicine pros to keep their athletes healthy and in the game. Our certified athletic trainers are part of the team, assessing and treating injuries right on the field. And if serious injury occurs, they're backed by an expert team of Alton Memorial Hospital surgeons and therapists. The Human Motion Institute at Alton Memorial Hospital, who are part of the team.
Toyota has more cars with an EPA highway estimate over 30 miles per gallon than any other car company on the road today. Camry, Matrix, Corolla, Yaris, Solara, and Prius. So no matter how high gas prices get, you can keep moving forward.
With Louis Korak, Brent Birkeland back with you here. Live coverage at Civic Memorial High School of MVC boys basketball. And that third quarter was all blue. It was all Panthers in a big way.
20-5, outscored them, shot the basketball very well and set the tone. Leading here by 22 points now after leading by 7 at the break.
It was 23-16 at halftime. The Jerseyville Panthers led it. That big 3 at the buzzer. But Meredith hit that 3, but Panthers kept it rolling in the third quarter as Rucker picks up a foul for the Panthers. His 4th. CM ball. Standifer tries a 3. It's in and out over Bradfish. He missed it. Ficker with a rebound.
Well, you can look for the Eagles. They're down by 22 points. They need to start hitting some shots from the outside.
Ficker inside. Missed it off the glass and rim, and Eagles back the other way. 7:10 to go in the game.
It's going to be tough for CM just to try to pound the ball inside when you're down by 22 points. They're going to look for some perimeter shooting, try to get back in this game, and you got to do it quickly here. Can't take too much possession or too much time off the clock.
They're the lowest scoring team in the conference, CM, and there's McKinney fouled under the basket. And even if Jerseyville did not score another point in this game, it would still be hard for the Eagles to make a run.
Guess what? We've got a player fouled out.
I thought that was Ficker with a foul, but it's Rucker. Stote Reeder can't believe that it's on his big man either. He's laughing out on the court.
So he fouled out before John Hill did. And I think John Hill had 4 fouls before anybody else had, what, 2?
That's true. Rucker sits down. McKinney to the free throw line.
First free throws of the night for the Eagles.
Well, the quarters just keep getting worse for CM. 9-7-5.
So does that mean we'll have a 3 here?
That would be a good guess. 2 for 2 though for McKinney.
Well, they're already at 2 here now, so
McKinney hits both free throws. He has 5 in the game. That leads the team. Standifer also with 5. Panthers with a miss. Eagles have the ball with 6.5 minutes to go in the game.
Well, I don't know if Stowe Reeder wanted to see that. Ficker had the lane and drove inside. I think he wants to see his team maybe take a little more clock away on these possessions when you're leading by 20-something in the game.
Standifer missed a 3. Rebound Jerseyville. I mentioned if the Panthers don't score anymore that it would be tough. CM averaging on the year 43 points per game. And that's what Jerseyville has right now, 43. There's a foul away from the ball. Jerseyville's Pat Madsen will pick up a foul now.
Again, no need. I mean, there's just nothing going on there. Just take care of the basketball, run clock, and force the Eagles into maybe trying to take some chances with some steals. And if you can hang on to it, you're probably going to be able to get some balls, some easy looks on the inside. There's just no need for some of this.
6 minutes to go in the ball game. Game not even 1 hour old yet.
Did you just jinx us?
I just happened to notice that. Left corner, it goes to Hill. Down to Kruckerberg. Knocked away. Brad Fish the other way. He's headed to the hole. Glass, no, but he was fouled. And he'll get some help up from John Hill. The foul, though, is on Tyler Woolley, it looks like, number 15.
So now they've got John Hill down to accounting for 50% of the fouls for the game by his team.
There you go.
Some of his other comrades are taking the reins.
The 2 leading scorers for these teams just haven't done much. Kruckerberg has 4 for CM. Bradfish 3 for Jerseyville, but the Panthers are in good shape, though.
Supporting cast, that's what you have to have, and forces other teams to think a little more whenever they see a Ficker. Well, he typically does score. When you see Rawling with a couple threes, you see Madsen with the kind of game he's had, Retzer, Meredith. When you see those names in there, it makes other teams think a little more that, hey, maybe they have somebody else other than Bradfish and Ficker that can score.
1 out of 2 from the line for Brad Fish. He now has 4 points in the game. Cody Bradfish inside to Kruckerberg. Layup, good. This one rolls in for Tim Kruckerberg.
It's a tough shot to take there because he really had no angle to shoot at and just kind of looped one up there and was able to knock it down.
Into the lane, it's Bradfish, knocked away by Standifer. It's a turnover with 5:15 to go, but Madsen gets it right back. Good, and 1, and it's Josh Hill with a foul as he tried to draw the charge.
I didn't even look up. I was just getting ready to say, well, the Eagles need some more of that, some more turnovers and conversions at the other end, but they must give it right back with Madsen. Gets his hands on the basketball, and boy, he's having a heck of a night tonight. 13 points now, and looking for point number 14 here.
I just looked at Madsen here. He averages 8 points per game. In the air, it's missed. Missed the free throw.
Well, I don't think they put the 2 points up, so
46.
It should be at
25. Yes. There it is. Out of bounds. Turnover Eagles. Woolley down to Kruckerberg, but it's Panthers ball. 5 minutes left. Jerseyville playing well. They've won 4 out of their last 5 games. And will hit 500 tonight. 12-12.
Just always an elusive mark when you're fighting from behind.
Here's Steckel driving to the free throw line. Kicks it to Rawling. Is 3. No good. Rebound. Woolley fouled from behind. Jerseyville will pick up a foul. Meredith, his first.
Rawling had the open look from three-point range, just was too long with it, and Meredith gets called for a hold on the backside rebound.
Kevin Fuller, number 13, will check in for Jerseyville in a moment. So they're going to empty their bench these last 5 minutes and get some other players into the game. Kruckerberg, free throw line, drives in, glass, no. Off the rim it goes.
How to make those shots.
Jerseyville the other way. They'll try a 3 again. Good. 3 ball for Meredith, 49-25.
Just really stroking it well from the outside, and that's been a big difference in this game. Probably the difference.
All those threes, raining threes for the Blue here in Eagle Country tonight. Right side, it's Woolley, and the Panthers with another steal. Tip pass. Here's Meredith inside, blocked away by Kruckerberg. Big block, but he grabs it at the three-point line. Missed it, in and out, Meredith. And then knocks a pass out of bounds to the bleachers it goes.
Well, that would have been something. You get your initial shot just stuffed right back in your face like that, and he steps out to the three-point line all by himself. Can you imagine if that thing would have gone down?
It would have been their night for sure, even though it's already their night.
And right in front of the Jersey Crazies. Is that what we want to call them?
There you go. 12 Panthers scored the first time these two teams met, and Jerseyville basically just emptied their bench there at the stop. Trent Long into the game, Kevin Fuller into the game. Number 31, Mitch Scoggins into the game. We have a foul away from the ball. It's Mark Rawling.
He might be the only starter left in for both teams. Standifer still in there for CM, but
Jerseyville will take Rawling out of the game now, so another sub in. No 35 on our roster for Jerseyville. Here's Steemack at the line for the Eagles. He puts it up and in.
No 35. Hold on a second. I'll help you out here, kid. We'll see what we got.
Free throw. Good. 2 for 2.
We've got JV rosters. We've got a little bit of everything here. 35. We've got a JV player named Roland Bell. What do you think?
Roland Bell it is. Over the timeline, Trent Long, and a whistle and a travel called on the Panthers. 3:10 to go. Jerseyville by 22 here in CM High. Again with subs all over the floor. Standifer in there. Michael Shasheen in there for CM. He hit the game-winning shot in the JV game at the buzzer. 49-47. The Eagles won the JV game tonight. Shasheen with the game winner. And here's a Jerseyville foul. Steemack foul down low. .256 to go.
Looks like we're going to get Scoggins on a foul here.
Steemack at the line. Free throw. Good. Now with all these subs in here, now we get the fouls and the free throws. Let him play. Steemack again to make it a 20-point game. Nope. 49-28, ball loose. Jerseyville basketball. And they head down the floor with a big lead, 49-28, and they'll run some clock here, it looks like. Outside, they hold the basketball. It is Scott Steckel, 6-foot senior. Steckel kicks it to the corner. 3-ball, missed. Standifer with the Eagles rebound. Kevin Fuller going to pick up the foul. And actually, it's not going to be Fuller, I guess. It'll be Steckel instead. 2:27 to go, and Eagles back at the free throw line again.
And they've shot all their free throws here in this fourth quarter.
Standifer now, first one good. Steckel again picking up second foul. 49-29, 20-point game, and Standifer hits them both. 7 in the game for him to lead the Eagles. Jerseyville will bring in Retzer, it looks like, for Steckel. With 2:27 remaining. Jerseyville will be 4-2 in the conference. They're in third place right now in the Valley. Jerseyville running the break. Retzer inside, knocked away, and out of bounds it goes. CM on defense. Andrew Campbell knocking that last shot out of bounds. Here's a three, in and out. Campbell fights for the CM rebound. Woolley will get it in the corner. Tyler Woolley back the other way. Woolley gives it to Steemack. Under 2 minutes to go in the game.
Oop, little miscommunication there, almost a throwaway.
Taylor Knight to the basket. He missed it. Taylor Knight, number 20. He's a 5'9" sophomore.
Looked like he got fouled from behind, but no call.
That's okay. Let him play.
Spoken like a true media member.
20-point game. Well, 19. 49-30. Jerseyville with the lead and the ball, and headed to the basket again. There's a foul. CM's Campbell will pick up a foul.
Only their 10th foul. Not this half. For the game.
For the entire game. And Jerseyville to the free throw line.
Scoggins wanting to get his name on the sheet. Not the first
in
one.
The local paper. First free throw, no good. 1:21 to go.
And he'll get in there.
He hits the second free throw. Mitch Scoggins scores a point. And he gives Jerseyville 50. It's 50-30. Eagles ball. They throw it around to Taylor Knight. Here's Woolley with the three ball. It's off the back iron, no good. And back come the Panthers again. We're just 50 seconds away.
I thought we watched a JV game already.
All these players getting a little more time. Down to the left corner it goes. Three ball does not go. The follow missed by Fuller. Tipped up by Retzer and almost went in. CM ball though. That almost went in.
Good effort.
Here's Knight inside. Fouled by Retzer. Then Retzer pushed a two-hander after the play, and that's a technical on Campbell.
Yeah, I think, the official was right there to see it. And pretty much an easy call to make there.
So one referee calls the foul. The other official goes to the table and calls the technical foul.
Oh, yeah, we're going to have shots here, and then we're going to have technical shot at the other end and possession for Jersey. So
a little out of hand for sure here.
Hey, look, it took us, 5 seconds to figure that out? And I was going to say, they're still talking about it down there.
Well, we were moving right along. Now it's 8:40.
I told you.
The jinx man that I am. Taylor Knight misses the CM free throw.
Could be worse. Could be headed to double and triple overtime and getting out at 10 o'clock at night. So
missed the second free throw. And now we'll go to the other end because Campbell with a technical foul, his second personal foul. And it'll be Bell, number 35, at the other end for the Panthers, who lead it 50-30. Free throw, good. Here's another, and it's good. And the Panthers fans go wild, like we were tied or something.
Maybe his only 2 points that he scored. Who knows?
Varsity points for Bell, 2 for 2. And 26 seconds left in the game.
And there we go. There's the best sight of all. Look at that clock just running down.
I don't see Bell scoring at all this year on the score sheet, so
there you go. There's your answer.
He's got him now, 2 for 2. 52-30. 10 seconds left. Ball out of bounds. And it's going to be CM ball. 22-point lead. And this fourth quarter has been all student section against student section, really.
You're right.
Back and forth.
Nothing wrong with a little friendly banter.
3 ball is missed, and that's the ball game. Jerseyville with a blowout win here in Buffalto, 52-30. The final score. Back with a post game in a moment. You're listening to 1570 Radio Sports.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of tonight's game is brought to you by Alton Toyota. Toyota makes the car. Munganast makes the difference. Alton Memorial Hospital, the best health care close to home. Gerard Fisher American Family Insurance, all your protection under one roof. First Cloverleaf Bank, we're better together. St. Anthony's Health Center, innovation, commitment, compassion. Weber Granite City Chevrolet. Alton Sports Tap, sports, food, and good times. United Methodist Village, where living is easy. The Medicine Shop in Wood River, caring beyond prescriptions. Lisa Funk, the Riverbend's top producing broker year after year. And by Chuck West Agency, helping business owners for 46 years.